Fall is on its way here, so it's definitely time that you start preparing for your fall winter wardrobe. So with that being said, last week I did a 5 menswear essentials for fall 2023, and one of those essentials was the denim jacket. And I felt like that category kind of needed its own video because there is so much that goes into raw selvage denim jackets, and even just denim jackets in general. As I've said before, you have the type 1, the type 2, the type 3. You have like 2 or 3 different renditions of chore jackets, and then you have hunting jackets. You have all types of stuff that fall under the category of denim jackets. And not all of them are even traditional denim. Denim really just kind of refers to the twill weave or the weave of the cotton, but really the main allure why we're all here for denim is because most denim is dyed with indigo, and the indigo dye itself is what gives these garments the beautiful aging and fading capability that is synonymous with raw denim. So technically you really don't need a denim garment if you're looking for something to fade. As long as it's dyed with indigo, the garment is gonna fade. There's so much that goes into the raw selvage denim jacket and raw denim jackets in general, and I really love to experiment outside of the normal realm of what raw denim jackets are, because there's so many different brands out there that are experimenting with denim and experimenting with indigo dyed cotton garments, linen garments that are gonna fade just as beautifully and differently and so uniquely as compared to the normal raw denim garments that we see today. So with that being said, I have 3 garments that are traditional kind of raw denim jackets, and then I have 2 garments that are a little bit more fun, a little bit more fashion forward, a little more interesting, definitely a lot riskier, but they're gonna fade down just as beautifully as anything else. So let's get into the 5 best denim jackets for fall 2023. So we're gonna start off with one of my personal favorites, the type 1 jacket from Sugarcane. And this jacket is absolutely divine. It's dyed with natural indigo, but usually when you see natural indigo garments, they're really kind of light. This one has a really deep, really gritty kind of dark indigo to it, which gives it almost this kind of reddish, kind of purplish hue, which you really usually only see in synthetic red cast denim. And it's funny because I'm really not into red cast denim, but this jacket I actually tried on at Selvedge in New York, and the jacket was so beautiful, and it has such a gorgeous hairy texture to it, and it's so neppy because it's actually made with 70% sugarcane and 30% cotton fibers, which not only gives this a really interesting hand, it also gives it that really unique kind of look because you have so much of that nep, and you're only gonna see more and more of it over time as it fades down. And the type 1 silhouette is just so beautifully boxy, nice and cropped, and it just sits on the body so well. I wish that they had my size because I definitely would have walked home with that jacket. But yeah, the natural indigo is gonna fade down to something so beautifully kind of greenish, kind of yellowish, that's gonna sit so nicely on top of the indigo. And to top it all off, this jacket features a beautiful Selvedge ID placket, and it also features a back cinch on the back panel that's really gonna add a lot of dimension to this fit. Next up, we're gonna skip over the type 2 for now, and we're gonna go straight to the type 3 because the type 2 is a little bit less traditional, so I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. But basically, when it comes to the type 3, which is the most common denim jacket, it's basically synonymous with the trucker jacket. There's so many trucker jackets or type 3 jackets that are in circulation that a lot of times it could kind of look cheap. So if you're looking for a type 3 jacket, you really want to make sure that you're not skimping out and you're getting the highest quality possible. So that's why we're going to go with the full count 13.7 ounce type 3 jacket. And basically this is the quintessential raw denim type 3 trucker jacket that Levi's made so popular. And this is definitely the most popular jacket to date. I mean, everybody's wearing trucker jackets, everybody's wearing type 3s. They're just the most commonly available, and since everything was so slim for so long, the type 3 jacket became even more popular because it has a really slim body. So if you're looking for a jacket that's gonna hug the body a lot more, the type 3 is definitely for you. But the reason why I picked full count is because not only do they use the softest denim made from Zimbabwe cotton, but because full count's attention to detail is so incredibly superb, such as the double tonal stitching, the incredible one wash treatment that really allows the blues in this denim jacket to pop, but also the fit, because a lot of times when you get trucker jackets in store that are really cheap, they fall so low down on the body that it really just doesn't complement the proportions of most people. But what they did was they actually cropped it just a little bit, not as much as the type 1 or the type 2, but they cropped it just enough to give it that kind of fashion flair and to give it that real kind of high quality look. And this trucker jacket has all of the details that you would expect from a high quality raw denim jacket, and because of the one wash treatment, it's going to be easily layerable, it's not going to bleed onto your other clothing, and it's going to feel nice and soft, but it's still going to fade down like a raw denim jacket. Right now these trucker jackets are available for pre-order on full count. I think they're actually going to be coming this month if you pre-order today at the time of this video. But yeah, definitely make sure that you read the description and read everything in terms of the delivery because they do a lot of pre-orders, so make sure to go check that out. Next up, we're going to go with one of my favorite brands, the Field NYC Cold Breaker jacket that's actually made from a gel denim. And gel denim is really interesting because because the process was actually invented by Lee, I think in 1925. And basically what they sought out to do was they wanted to make a really nice lightweight denim that was heavy enough and aggressive enough to be worked in without sacrificing strength or quality. So basically this denim is a truly luxurious 11.5 ounce denim that's really strong and can really take a beating. It has an absolutely gorgeous hairiness to it that's a little different from unsanforized denim. It definitely has a lot more hair, maybe not as much nep, but a lot of hair, which really gives this denim a truly interesting look. And not to mention the design aesthetic that Left Field has given this cold breaker jacket. It's not exactly a raw denim chore coat, but it's definitely a gorgeous raw denim jacket that is inspired by the cold breakers that would pull the mine cart from the inside of the mine all the way up to the top. And the details and the integrity of this jacket are so insane, all the way down to the triple stitching, with the middle stitch being in that traditional Left Field green that you see on all of their workwear, as well as one of the most interesting pocket styles that I've ever seen on a denim jacket, and this really nice kind of raglan sleeve that's gonna allow for a lot of easy movement but a nice drapey fit as well. And I just really love the way that the cuff looks because it's super clean to me, and this denim is gonna fade down beautifully, especially since it's already starting off kind of like a lighter vibrant blue. And this is just one of those truly interesting unique pieces that you really wouldn't see anywhere else. Next up, we're gonna go with the Bronson MFG World War II Type 1 selvage denim jacket. And the reason why I'm doing another Type 1 is A, because it's my favorite denim jacket type, and B, because the selvage denim jacket from sugarcane for a lot of people can be a little light, and not everybody wants that kind of sugarcaney kind of feel. This one is definitely a little bit more straightforward and doesn't feel as initially scratchy as the other, but this one also has a really interesting stitching detail on the front that, while it's still a kind of traditional silhouette, it's still a lot of fun because of that stitching. And it definitely has that real World War II Type 1 fit that's coupled together with a real traditional solid denim at an entry-level price point that I think is accessible for people who are just getting into raw denim and really haven't experienced this before. And I've been hearing so much about Bronson MFG and how much people love their stuff because they're the perfect blend between something that's quality and something that's easily affordable, at least in relative to the raw denim world. And this jacket has an amazing presence to it that has all of the details that you would expect from a raw denim jacket. They cut no corners and deliver a beautiful Selvage ID front placket just like the sugarcane in an absolutely gorgeous 14 ounce raw denim that's gonna fade down so impeccably. I might just have to cop this one for myself. Now for the last denim jacket, the Type 2 jacket that I mentioned before is the Story MFG Tuesday jacket in a natural indigo handloom. And basically this gorgeous, absolutely beautiful sky blue natural indigo denim jacket is made from a group of women in Thailand that actually hand ferment and hand dye their fibers, giving this jacket that really gorgeous blue with a little bit of that kind of greenish cast on it, which you guys know that I love. And it gives it that really nice vibrant blue that you really don't see from other denim jackets. And the beautiful thing about this Type 2 is that it's gonna fade down just like any other denim jacket. Granted, it's starting off as a very light base, so you're not gonna get heavy high contrasts, but you're gonna get really nice gorgeous vintage fades in this absolutely amazing lightweight jacket, which makes it a great layering piece at the end of the day. And the best part is this is made with hand-loomed cotton by a brand that prides itself in eco-sustainability and environmental responsibility, so you can definitely assure that this garment is not only high in quality, but is also not as bad for the environment. I actually own the Sunday jacket, which is another rendition of Story MFG's natural indigo denim jackets. And while it's not a traditional denim because it's more of a plain weave, my denim jacket is just aging beautifully, and I love to wear it because it's so comfortable and it fits so well. It's definitely a lot more fashion forward, which is why I decided to leave it to the end. But I promise you, if this is your type of style, you will not be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support on the last video. You guys killed it, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the alternating kind of schedule that I have between raw denim videos and men's fashion videos. So basically, I'm doing these on a bi-weekly basis. So one week I'm gonna do a menswear video, the next week I do raw denim, and I just keep going like that. And I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the schedule, and it's been so much fun kind of blending together heritage style with the more kind of modern menswear stuff. And I couldn't be happier with you guys in the ways that you're helping me grow and expand this channel into a new entity. So with that being said, thank you guys again, and I'll see you next week.